Welcome to Weydii 252. I'm your host, Chamad Hashi. Thank you for tuning in. And today's news headlines are: Somali cabinet approves visa exception deal with Indonesia. Somali Deputy Prime Minister unveils 2024 annual financial development report. Puntland acknowledges fishermen boarding of MVC Worlds, probes possible looting. Mogadishu and Tripoli seek shared solutions to urban challenges. Over 10 killed in clashes at disputed border between Thailand and Cambodia. Israel kills 2 Palestinian miners amid raids across occupied West Bank. Good evening and welcome to the news. First tonight, the federal government of Somalia's Council of Ministers convened for its weekly meeting where they officially approved the significant agreement between Somalia and Indonesia. This landmark deal aims to waive visa requirements for holders of diplomatic and service passports, streamlining travel between the two nations and fostering closer bilateral ties. The meeting, chaired by the Deputy Prime Minister Saleh Ahmed Chama, also addressed pressing domestic issues. The Council received a comprehensive report from the committee tasked with resolving traffic congestion in the capital. The report detailed the root causes of the severe traffic challenges and proposed sustainable solutions to alleviate the burden on the city's road network, which has significantly impacted urban mobility and daily life for residents. Furthermore, the Council of Ministers had crucial security briefings from the Ministries of Internal Security and Defense. This report provides updates on ongoing national efforts related to security, liberation, operations, and stabilization of the country. The discussions underscore the government's continued focus on strengthening national security and ensuring peace across Somalia. The approval of the visa exemption agreement with Indonesia marks a positive step in Somalia's diplomatic outreach, enhancing its international relations and facilitating official exchange. Somalia's Deputy Prime Minister Saleh Ahmed Chama officially launched the 2024 Annual Financial Development Report at a landmark ceremony in Mogadishu, marking a major step towards transparency and accountability in public finance. Prepared by the Ministry of Finance, the report details Somalia's financial achievements, challenges, and development opportunities throughout 2024. It reflects the government's commitment to improving financial management, boosting domestic revenue, and enhancing fiscal oversight. Finance Minister Bihi Iman Ege praised the collaborative efforts behind the progress, particularly Parliament's support, and described the public release of the report as a historic milestone. This is the first time Somalia has officially published such a report, signaling a new era of response and transparent governance aimed at strengthening public trust and international confidence in the country's economic direction. Puntland regional government has confirmed that a group of local fishermen briefly boarded the MVC World after the vessel experienced technical issues off Baredda coast, raising concerns after a stolen weapons before Puntland security forces intervened. In a statement issued, Puntland said the Puntland Maritime Police Force successfully secured the vessel and its cargo on 18 July 2025, preventing potential misuse of the weapons on board. The same evening, Somali traders in Mogadishu contacted the Puntland government, claiming ownership of the cargo and requesting the ship's immediate release, the statement said. At the same time, the Turkish ambassador to Somalia reached out, asserting that the cargo belonged to the Turkish government. Puntland said it escorted the SeaWorld to the port of Bosaso for further inspection in light of the competing claims. The vessel, which had loitered for 2 days near Baredda, was reportedly carrying a significant quantity of military equipment. According to Puntland, the federal government had not issued any direct communication or initiated formal contact with Puntland authorities regarding the incident. The regional government said this lack of coordination cast doubt on the actual ownership of the cargo. Puntland disputed claims made by the federal government that the ship was also carrying commercial goods for Somali traders. We confirmed that the entire cargo aboard the MV Sea-World consists solely of military equipment. There are no commercial goods on board, the statement read. We continue to investigate the origin and ownership of the weapons to ensure they do not fall into unauthorized hands that could threaten Somalia's security and stability. Despite the ongoing standoff, Puntland welcomed the involvement of both federal government of Somalia and the Turkish government in concluding a joint investigation. Somalia and Libya are stepping up efforts to transform city-level cooperation into national progress, following a high-level meeting between Mogadishu Mayor Hassan Mohamed Hussein Mugab and Libya's acting ambassador to Somalia, Nasser Mohamed al-Sunusi. The meeting held at the Banaadir Regional Administration offices aimed to fast-track joint agreements between Mogadishu and Tripoli focused on urban development, infrastructure renewal, and administrative reform. Both cities are recovering from years of conflict and see shared knowledge as a path to sustainable rebuilding. The real strength of our partnership lies in learning from one another's recovery journeys, Mayor Mungab said, adding the effective city governance can ripple upward to strengthening national institutions and stability. Ambassador al-Sunusi echoed this sentiment, calling for the swift implementation of previously signed MOUs and proposing exchange visits between the two mayors. He stressed that such collaboration could help both nations tackle common post-conflict challenges from urban planning to public service delivery. The meeting reflects a strategic shift in Somalia-Libya relations, leveraging historical solidarity to create practical, city-driven frameworks for national development. Officials say the revived cooperation could spur long-term progress not just for Mogadishu and Tripoli, but for their countries at large. In other news, more than 10 people, including several civilians, have been killed in a fresh clashes between Thai and Cambodian forces along their disputed border. Thailand's military accused Cambodian troops of initiating the fighting with heavy weapons, while Cambodia Ministry of National Defense said its forces acted in self-defense after being attacked. Fighting is ongoing at multiple points along the border, marking the latest escalation in a long-standing territorial dispute that reignited in May. In response, Thailand has recalled its ambassador from Cambodia, while Cambodia has expelled Thai diplomats and withdrawn its own from Bangkok, further deepening the diplomatic rift. Israeli forces have shot and killed two Palestinian teenage boys, aged 15 and 17, in the town of Al-Qadr south of Bethlehem in occupied West Bank, according to the Wafa news agency. The Israeli army has reportedly withheld the bodies of the victims, Ahmed Ali Assad, 15, and Mohammed Khalid, 17. Two more children were also wounded in the gunfire. This incident comes amid a surge in violence across the West Bank that parallels Israel's ongoing war in Gaza. Israeli forces also carried out mass arrests, detaining at least 25 Palestinians in overnight raids across several towns and villages. According to the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, at least 948 Palestinians, including 204 children, have been killed in the West Bank by Israeli forces since October 7, 2023. The territorial has seen an escalation in settler violence, including attacks on civilians, homes, and farmland, often with the support of presence of Israeli soldiers. That's all for today. We'll be back with more news updates. Until then, stay tuned with Weydii 252. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. It's good night from us.